three of the people that kind of just meant like a lot to me are gone. And I mean, I was with them, so it's like 1 minute we were all laughing, happy, having the time of our lives, and the next minute they're not here. I am Danea. I am 22 years old, and I am a communications major here at FAU. I moved to the United States in 2006 from Jamaica, and I moved here with my mom. I would say that the thing I like most about America is just kind of the life that I've created for myself here. I feel like I was offered so much opportunities here, and the person that I am. So on March 7th, 2019, I woke up. I was supposed to go visit my grandmother. We were staying in Old Harbor, Jamaica, and I was supposed to go to Evergreen, Manchester, which is about like 2.5-hour distance, right? Where my grandma lives. I used to always go to this, it's called Noisy River, that's like maybe 15 minutes away. So I was like, if we're going there, we might as well go there anyways. So it's like part of my childhood kind of thing. Hadn't been there in like over 10 years. So us six, we went, and we spent like a good 2.5 hours there. Me and Ocean, we were drinking. My little sister and my little cousin came with us. They were busy. They weren't worried about nobody else, having fun. And then the boys were being boys, so they were like jumping off rocks, doing backflips, trip, all kinds of stuff. Probably left the river at about like 7. So I fell asleep. My little sister sitting in the middle between me and Ocean in the back. She starts falling asleep. She had on her seatbelt, but you know how like you're sleeping, the seatbelt's really uncomfortable. So I asked her, she asked her if she wanted to lay in my lap. She said yeah. So she takes her seatbelt off and she lays in my lap. That's kind of like the last thing I like really vividly remember before falling asleep. So the car takes a deep swerve. I wake up and I just in time to see us being hit by a truck. When I came to again, I was still in the car, and I kind of like the first thing I realized was like I couldn't really move. My little sister and Ocean weren't in the car. Like when I looked over, it was just like all I could see was blood. My nephew wasn't in the car, and the only person I could see was Jay. I could hear my nephew outside though, and he was like screaming, asking people to help us. He's like, somebody do something, like please just help. Like when I looked out to the window, like I could see all these people standing there, but no one was doing anything. Saw a lot of like flashes, like people were recording on their phones, but no one was doing anything. Saw Jay, who was sitting in the front. He was breathing fine. Well, not fine. You could tell it was like hard for him to breathe, and he was like shaking a little bit. And like I watched him for maybe a couple minutes, and then until he just kind of completely stopped moving altogether. And then I kind of blacked out again after that. Next thing I remember was them like literally yanking me out the car. So it's like everything just hurt. And then I heard my sister my older sister, which is Malcolm's mother, starts screaming, and she comes like running up to me and she's like, they're dead, like Jay's dead, Chin's dead, your little sister's dead. I get a lot of questions about what happened, and some questions are like really sensitive. People are really like, you know, other questions are like, this one guy walked in and was like, what the happened to your face? And I'm like, you know, my manager keeps telling people that asks about it like bizarre stories, like, oh, you know, she was a vet, like that happens over there, and they're like, oh my god, really? No, but you're an asshole, sir. I feel like for me, getting back to things that I normally do was a big part of the healing process, because it's just kind of, as much as it sucks, like, you know, they're gone, life is still going on, and I can't, as much as I really, really want to just sit home and be sad and miss them, I can't. So like just going back to school, work was great, and then now being back in school, it's just kind of like normalizing everything for me. So it's like I'm back to doing the things that I would be doing, and I mean I like it. I like being here, get to see all my friends and stuff, so I mean it's good.